Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, Episode 40, Rangers Back in Time, Part 2. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morphin when it morph, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Brosnan in the building. We have a very special show for you. Welcome. We are so happy to have you guys. In this video, we will be talking about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2, Episode 40, Rangers Back in Time, Part 2. This is the two-parter where the Rangers get turned into kids, but this is the episode where it all becomes back to normal. Let's get into it. The fate of the Rangers hung in the balance as Alpha 5 frantically worked on a D-Scrambler, a device capable of freeing them from the clutches of Photomir's photographic prison. The photo swirling in the wind landed at the feet of Bulk and Skull, who, terrified of the monstrous Photomir, fled with the precious image. Lord Zed, furious at the photo's escape, commanded Goldar to retrieve it. Meanwhile, Alpha, after successfully completing the D-Scrambler, was instructed by Zordon to teleport to the park and use it on the photo, thereby freeing the Rangers. He froze Goldar and Photomir with the D-Scrambler's power, but the panicked Bulk and Skull, seeking refuge in the familiar confines of Angel Grove High, or Elementary I guess, found themselves in detention for their outlandish story of a photo-stealing monster. Alpha, however, tracked them down using the D-Scrambler to put them to sleep and finally free the Rangers. Confused, the young heroes listened as Alpha explained the situation. Their reunion interrupted by the freed Goldar and Photomir. Zordon warned Alpha that the monster was capturing innocent civilians within photos, prompting Alpha to use the D-Scrambler to restore the Rangers to their teenage forms. The morphed Rangers, ready for action, arrived at the park to find Photomir capturing innocent civilians. And then Zed turned him into a giant monster. Rocky, summoning the Red Dragon Thunderzord, went into warrior mode to face the monster Photomir, only to find the monster had created a twisted copy of his Zord. Tommy, meanwhile, faced off against Goldar and an army of Z-Putties, while the other Rangers, summoning their Thunderzords, joined Rocky in forming the mighty Thunderzord Megazord. The combined might of the Megazord and the Rangers' individual prowess proved too much for Photomir and his copied Zord, forcing them to retreat. Tommy, with the help of his fellow Rangers, forced Goldar to retreat as well. Zordon and Alpha then revealed that the Rock of Time, a source of immense power, was destabilizing Earth's foundation, founding the Rangers to teleport to a specific set of coordinates. The perilous journey, Alpha warned, would be guarded by some of Zed's most powerful past monsters. Arriving at the rock, the Rangers were immediately confronted by Goldar and an army of Z-Putties. Lord Zed, in an attempt to stop their mission, summoned three of his most formidable past monsters: the Invisible Flytrap, Draymole, and the Oysterizer. The Rangers, battling through the Z-Putties and Goldar, utilized their power weapons to vanquish the three monstrous foes, forcing Goldar to once again flee. With a combined effort, the Rangers summoned the Power Cannon, their ultimate weapon, destroying the Rock of Time and restoring Earth to the present. Zed on the moon raged in fury. His schemes once again were stopped by the heroic Power Rangers. Back in Angel Grove High, normalcy had returned, Bulk and Skull back to their usual selves, along with everyone imprisoned in Photomir's pictures. Kimberly admitted that being a child, though simpler, wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Principal Kaplan, overseeing the detention room, assigned Bulk and Skull the task of writing "Silence is golden and I will abide by the rules" 100 times on the blackboard, as they had no recollection of their detention. Aisha, with a smile, remarked that they must have been in detention since the second grade, provoking laughter from the Rangers, who had once again saved the day. This was classic. Looking back, I loved it. I loved the Kid Rangers. This was a good vibe. Let's go to Ranger Wiki for some notes. Part 2 was originally going to be the 99th episode, with Lights Camera Action being the 100th, but scheduling issues after the power transfer meant that episode became the 93rd. It's interesting. I never knew that. Part 2 marks the final use of the Power Sword, Power Lance, Power Daggers, and Power Bow in the TV series. They will appear again in Power Rangers Zeo alongside the Mighty Morphin costumes in the Power Chambers display case, and Adam uses the Power Axe again in Storybook Rangers Part 2 and many years later in Operation Overdrive. And then in Once and Always, we do see all 5 weapons used later down the line. The second part of this episode marks the 100th episode of the show. Also, the main adult cast members appear only briefly in both episodes as filming was underway for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie at the time. And Part 2 is the only time cockpit footage of Rocky in his Red Dragon Thunderzorn is seen. That's very interesting. The events of this episode are shown 26 years later in Dino Fury Old Foes, and this features the only appearance of Kimberly as a child. A few of these notes were from yesterday, but I thought I'd put them all in one video. What are your thoughts? This was a lot of fun. I love rewatching these episodes, taking a walk down memory lane. Let me know your thoughts. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
I want to take a second to shout out all of the Gold Ranger members: the Arctic Operator, Roderick Ham, Papillon Purple, Selima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Chaos Draco, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Sean Schiffer, and Torrent Dark Gray. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout-out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power-up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power-up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi. We're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the Fan Club to say something funny.